What's up, sports bettors? 11 MLB games on Thursday, and we are going through the best MLB bets, our expert picks for May 26th. So 11 MLB games, and the game I'm zoning in on is the Cubs-Reds game. So we have the two worst teams in the NL Central, and there is a positive expected value bet that I really like for this game. So the bet I am looking at is Cubs on the money line. So you can see there's absurdly tight market width on this bet, only 9 cents in market width on Pinnacle Sportsbook, the sharpest sportsbook in the world, right? Plus 109 to minus 118, only 9 cents in market width. And we're able to get the Cubs minus 110 when the sharpest sportsbook is giving you minus 118. So we're getting 8 cents of improvement on Pinnacle. So after sportsbooks opened odds, lines have been drifting towards the Chicago Cubs, and it should be pretty clear. Just looking at the odds on other sportsbooks, you can see Bet Online, Bet US, Bovada, minus 125, minus 118. There's a pretty big line discrepancy, and DraftKings is sleeping at the wheel, giving you minus 110 on the Cubs. So OddsJam for anything you want to bet, run line, team total, player RBIs, whatever, shows you the best price that you can get on every team. And we can currently see the best price on the Chicago Cubs for May 26th is minus 110 on DraftKings, highlighted in green. And this is a positive expected value bet with a 1.33% profit margin. So this is the bet I'm going to be locking in for today. 1.33% profit margin, Chicago Cubs, minus 110 on the money line against one of the worst teams in baseball, the Cincinnati Reds. So we're going to go ahead and lock this in. So we'll go to the Cubs game tomorrow. You can see DraftKings has this game as a coin flip, minus 110, minus 110, but lines have been drifting towards the Cubs. So we're going to go ahead and lock this bet in. Chicago Cubs money line. DraftKings is going to limit my wager to 969.03, and it's like, okay, so 969.03. The profit margin of our bet was 1.33% according to OddsJam. That is the EV percentage, the profit margin of this bet, and this is Cubs money line. So Cubs money line, 1.33% profit margin. We're staking 969, so our bet has 1289 in profit margin. Right? So roughly the cost of a Chipotle burrito and a soda. So we're picking up a positive expected value bet on OddsJam. Thanks to the OddsJam plus EV page, which is constantly scanning all of these lines, right? Alternate lines, alternate totals, player props, inning props, everything for you to find you value as a sports bettor. So Chicago Cubs, minus 110 on the money line. That's the sharp bet for today. Again, DraftKings is giving you an insanely good price compared to the rest of the sports betting market. Just take a look. Bet Online, another very sharp sports book, has the Cubs minus 118 in the Reds plus 108. So this bet is also positive EV to Bet Online. So we're getting a ton of value on DraftKings. I just locked in this bet at minus 110, and our bet has a profit margin of 1.33% from the OddsJam positive EV page. So I'm going to add this bet to my bet tracker on OddsJam. So 969.03, boom, add it to my bet tracker. And again, like your goal as a sports bettor, because you're not going to win every bet, is have a variety of mathematically profitable parlays, bets. So you can see I have 2 UFC bets for June 11th here. Both were positive EV on OddsJam. So I have, Kyung Ho Kang, no idea who he is, on the money line. In the UFC, plus 155. After sportsbooks started to post UFC odds, lines started ripping towards Kang. And if we go to this now, let's see what his odds are now. So we can actually go, there's a little search button on OddsJam. So if I go here and I type in Kang, we can see what the current odds are. So you can see now he's all the way down to plus 135 on DraftKings. We got him plus 155, right? Insane value we were able to pick up thanks to OddsJam. So again, as a sports bettor, you got to remember these odds are always moving. The sports betting market's dynamic, right? As action comes in on specific teams, sportsbooks are ticking around odds. So you need to be looking at the market information to see where the action's coming in, what people are betting on, when injuries are occurring, all that sort of stuff. So you can pick up the best possible lines, the sharpest possible MLB picks, right? If you go 50 and 50 in your MLB bets, with a $250 unit size and all your bets are at plus 105 odds, you're up $625 in profit, right? You're up $625 in profit. If you go 50 and 50 with a $250 unit size, betting at minus 105 odds, which is only 10 cents away, you're down $600. Right? Your profit is negative $600. You're down $600. So even though these differences between, minus 125 and minus 110, minus 120 and minus 110 seem small, if you're looking to get serious about your sports betting and actually make money, then you need to only be placing bets from the OddsJam positive expected value page that are mathematically profitable. So we got the Cubs tomorrow against the terrible Cincinnati Reds, only 9 cents in market with. So Pinnacle, the sharpest sportsbook, is very confident in their line, and the fair odds are minus 113. So a bet I like for tomorrow, I'm stuck with it. DraftKings doesn't let me cash out. 2 UFC bets. And then we're also on the Cubs money line. So let's get it in the MLB tomorrow. These were our expert picks for May 26th. Let's make some money.